Hello viewers, welcome to Mythology. In this session, I will explain the law of independent assortment. This is in continuation with the laws of inheritance given by Mendel. Now let's see what does the law state. According to law of independent assortment, the distribution of the alleles of one character into the gametes is independent of the distribution of the alleles of the other character. So we are speaking of a dihybrid cross. So each genetic trait segregates separately from other genetic traits. It is important for inheritance because it forms different combinations of the genes during sexual reproduction. And this provides important genetic variations within a species. This also explains the offspring's ratios that result from the genetic crosses. It gives a mathematical explanation of how human traits controlled by two or more genes may get inherited in the families. Okay, let's understand with the help of a dihybrid cross involving the seed shape and the seed color of the pea plants. The first parent with both dominant traits, that is capital R and capital Y, symbolizing the rounded seeds of yellow color, and the second having both the recessive features, that is lowercase r and lowercase y, symbolizing the wrinkled seed with the green color. Now, their gametes that will be formed for each of these parents, first when we consider it with the help of the dominant one, it will produce a capital R with a capital Y, and the recessive one will produce a lowercase r with a lowercase y. Now, when it fertilizes, the F1 hybrid that it produces will be a capital R with a small r and a capital Y with a small y. So, this will be the genetic constitution of the F1. When the F1 hybrid matures, what will be the gametes produced by it? Will it just be like the parental gametes, or will they show some more recombinations? The number of gametes produced by a hybrid is given by the formula 2 to the power of n, where n is the number of characters. So, since it's a dihybrid, it will be 2 to the power of 2. So, the total number of gametes that will be produced will be 4. Now, we already have the first two types of gametic combination which were in the parents, that is capital R, capital Y and small r with small y. Now, the two new recombination in the gametes will be the capital R with small y, that is round but green, and the other one would be the small r with a capital Y, which will be wrinkled but yellow seed. Let's understand the process of recombination with the help of an interesting life situation. RY, say we consider it to be Rani and Yash, they went strolling one evening. On midway, Yash saw a poster of an action-packed movie. Yash got interested and he wanted to watch the movie with Rani. But Rani was not ready for it. Yash got confused. What do you think the pair would do next? Let me tell you, it gets very fascinating here. They see another pair approaching towards the hall, all the way arguing with each other. They are the small r and the small y. For the sake of fun, let us consider them as Rinki and Golu. Rinki is almost dragging Golu to watch the movie with her. But Golu doesn't want. He is hungry. He wants to relish a pizza in Domino's because Domino's is just on the other side of the road. Then what? Rinki approaches Yash and Rani and tells them that she wants to join. Somehow, Rani is independent in her thought. She doesn't want to watch the movie. So Yash pairs up with Rinki and they watch the movie. Rani is waiting outside, but then she gets bored and she tends to go and join Golu, enjoying the pizza with him. There is another new recombination made with Rani and Golu. Is this a very common situation? Obviously, if the bonding between the initial pairs were stronger enough, they would have stayed together. But somehow, after the movie, the normal pairs go back home. So, here also, you could see two new shuffling pairs were made compared to the starting initial pairs. Now, the situation comes, does the recombination hold true under all situations? Let me tell you, the law of independent assortment is not universally accepted. This is because the linked genes do not assort independently. If the genes of the two different traits are held very closely together, they tend to get inherited together. On the other hand, if the distances are a little larger, they have chances for recombination with the help of crossing over in between them. Now, the two new recombinations that we see here are the round seed with a green color, which is seen 3 out of 16. The other is the wrinkled seed with yellow color, which is again 3 out of 16, which is produced in the F1 offsprings. The rest are with the parental combinations, that is actually 9 by 16 for both dominant genes and 1 by 16 for the both recessive ones. So if we try to give it by the percentage, we will find that both dominant alleles express in 56.25% of the offsprings, whereas one dominant and one recessive coming together are expressed in 18.75% individually, where in the first case it is round with green and the other one is wrinkled with yellow, each of them with 18.75%. So a total percentage of recombination shown in the F2 offsprings is 37.5%, while the double recessive is only around 6.25%. The entire case of recombination is a result of crossing over, which occurs in meiosis during the Pachytenic stage of prophase. Your assignment is to perform a dihybrid cross between the purple axillary flowers against the white terminal flowers of P and justify the law of independent assortment using the data. Thank you for watching. If you liked my video, please do not forget to share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you once again.